How is it that a large lump of matter doesn't sink to the bottom of the ocean? Oh, it's quite simple. No, it is. Well, consider the Japanese archipelago. The island of Japan. Yes, they're not matter, but enormous lumps of earth many times larger than the ship. They don't sink, do they? They've been floating happily on the sea since the gods created them. Well, I suppose so. Yeah, a little history fact. Excuse me, but can I ask you something? The stowaway murderer. Wasn't that a good start, was it? Alright, let me try instead. Hey, Mr. Sailor, I'm so sorry to trouble you, but could I perhaps ask you a question? Perhaps ask something of you? You're a third class you let a third class lady maid. Damn. Seems I've caught his sailors on a bad day, so I'm not a sailor. My mother gave me a name. I am Seal Cool Man. Biff Stroganov? Stroganov? Am I saying that correctly? Biff Stroganov. Why are you laughing? I am not amused. His name is Beef Stroganoff. Oh. Oh, I'm about to say, are you laughing at me? I was like, you might laugh at my face, but you not laugh at my antics. And because of that, I'll give you a pun. I'm laughing at the awful name puns. Oh yes, 'cause here's one. You will get this because he's we were just laughing at it. So you would laugh at this one too, don't you? Won't you, Blob? Do you know why you can't use beef stew as a password? Okay, apparently it's not strong enough. Huh? 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 Beef stroganoff. Ooh, best thing is just to avoid eye contact, I think. Mr. Stroganoff, what this first class cabin area? We are in the finest part of your steamship for very important persons. So very important persons. Yeah, you can take that boat on now. Ah, so all I have to do is when you push me out of the way is tell a bunch of puns. And you're just like, okay, you can have this. I'm just like, thank you. A cannibal of North Germany is arrested while grilling beef patties. He's accused of eating both hamburger and hamburger. Yes. They throw you in the ocean. But Stroganoff is not an animal. Thank you. But man, I was wondering, is the cabin next to us currently occupied? So the son, did you understand that? It sounded like, duh. It's probably a question for yes. Or no. English. It's not permitted to visit other cabins without invitation. Well, it sounds like there's somebody in the next door cabin as well. Yes, it is tantalizing. Who is the person in the last cabin? Cabin? You tell us who's traveling in the cabin next to Mr. His name is Mr. Grimsby Roulette. Grimsby Roulette. Mr. Grimsby Roulette. He's an important Western gentleman. Western gentleman? Do not think about it. He has nothing to do with the murder of the student boy. I can be so sure about that. Mr. Waller is an authentic Western gentleman. This man would have no interest in the lowly student from insignificant party silence. That was harsh. Tell us when someone came aboard. That's not your business. Come to think of it, even though we've been at the sea for 2 weeks now, and I've been in Cosmo Cabin the entire time, I've never heard once of anything from the next door cabin, or even felt like there was anyone there. Hey Blob, what's the difference between roast beef and pea soup? What's important? Is that alright? That is not your business. No. Yes. Yes. Oh, Tom, so come it's like you cannot come, I'll get out. Anyone can roast a beef, but not everyone can pea soup. Can you tell us what you think about last night at all? Oh wait, don't I have whim shot? I think I have a whim shot. Hold on, Bob, I have a whim shot, I think. I think I was that creative and funny. I was not that creative and funny. Please excuse me. Note yourself, get a whim shot from Black Scales. Didn't say anything at all? Anything unusual? What? That's what son? You understand that? It was clearly a no. So nothing unusual, nothing at all. You didn't hear any strange noises or sense anything was wrong in some way? I said no. Die. I was sworn that you wouldn't catch my eye for a moment there. This is enough. Can I say no more? It's time for me to report to the captain. Risk returning your cabin. Yes, alright. Walk into the second class area staying locked at all times. Escaping the lobbyist whistle on the top of the mountain. Rising gleam of shade when the pigs fly. Yes, I understand. Good. Now we can fix this area properly, shall we? Definitely. Wowzers! Wowzers, cool. I can't do the Shaggy voice. Mostly blank. Similarly means something to report. Why is there a mousetrap in the law? Whoa, Shaggy! It's back in Japan. Although they seem to be using a lamp of charcoal and something as a bait. Let me see. Yes, I think what is called cheese. It's made from milk of cows. Cheese? I wonder what it tastes like. You can't eat it, little son. The trap will snap on your fingers. Really? But, I suppose you're right. Go ahead and try it, will you? All I've had to eat for the past couple of weeks is Cosmo leftovers. You don't know how hungry I've been in that wardrobe. Oh, you. I'll find a little snack for you later. I'll whisk it. You whisk the puns? Shall I salve in more puns? This isn't. Emergency alarm. It's probably best not to touch. Oh, an alarm. It says, it's only in times of emergencies. Looks as though it seems brings the vessel to a complete stop. Oh, yes, I have to. What are you doing? No, sorry, you must not touch it. This is an emergency situation. Just look at these handcuffs. You're full weather. I'm not the alarm is for. We were to bring this vessel to a standstill for no good reason. You'd be even a worse situation. I wish everything was just stopped. This ship included. Before this, at least make it something that doesn't affect everyone else. Story of my life. You want to do something stupid, make sure your stupidness doesn't involve other people. This is it. This is the cabin next to us. The one Villa next connects to. Yes, the window from which Cosmo saw when he saw a spectral band emerging. Who was in this cabin may help solve a peculiar mystery? Let's ask. No ain't. Well, luck it seems. There's no one here that is a help without inquiries. How annoying. Ah! What's that? Came from inside the cabin. Bitch screamed. Must have been a woman. Stand aside. In fact, the break the door down. Mr. Holmes! It shan't be stopped. When the fence is on me, I reveal the kicking doors off the hinges. Please, wait, Mr. Holmes. The door doesn't appear to be bolted. Does it? And how the deuce can I dispatch this muscular urge? What way can I kick? She can go in. There's no time to think about trash. Who are you? Ladies and gentlemen, this man looks Russian to me. I heard a woman scream. A woman? Don't be a shit. As you can see, there's nobody but me in this cabin. Well, this man does appear to be the only person in here. But in that case, who just screamed? Get out, all of you, now! Jesus execution, but Mr. Grimsby were lit. Wait, Grimsby Roulette. What's the guy's name? Vinely Bushcocks. Okay. One and only. The actual Sherlock Holmes. You have me, no doubt. No. We just come on, great detectives. What on the covers of Papa magazine, no less. I assure you, you may trust me completely. I use that magazine like a business card. Detective. Do not trust detectives. Feel me ring from this walls. Because why says you open that small traveling case? Don't be so stupid. How can one fit in a small truck like that? Which one of these days is it not traveling inside one's truck? Don't look at me. Oh my! Did you see that, Mr. Nando? Yes. The case just shook. Leave now. Otherwise, I'll call the steward. This is customer's neighbor, Mr. Grimsley Woodlot. There's no doubt about it. This strange man is hiding something. Couldn't agree more. See if we can find some clues before Bloodman Sailor returns. This is my cabin. Get out! No. What a pity. Well, luck. I think. Well, alright. Just being the what we can do. I agree. There may be some else. No. Let's talk to him. Mr. Sherlock Holmes. Well, Sherlock Holmes. We need to address with Sholmes. That's just how it is, isn't it? Oh, Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing here? Resting, of course. Resting? Indeed. I was accompanying our sea voyage from the confines of the wardrobe of Australia. Waiting for the inevitable time that you would need to call my great powers to injection these cells. It seems that the hour is upon us now. Time has come. If I'm not mistaken, well, no, actually, you're spot on for once. Observe closely. Russian horses in the cabin, Mr. Warlock is clearly trying to hide something. You think this is the most effective weapon to use against a Russian hiding a secret? Why? The truth, of course. But it should be pointed out as a method to activity for the Russians. Right. He mentioned how the Russians may react when the secret he got so closely exposed. Would you like to witness it? Yes, please. Well then. Well, you about to see me while I astound you. Well, I'm about to apply my great detective greatly and my great deduction into the case. Be more of a hacking betrayal of a dubious Russian, I may ask you? But from time to time, it occurs to me. The father dubious on account of his restlessness, or Russian on account of his dubiousness? I don't think either of those things should be occurring to you or anyone. That's right, Mr. Holmes. His spirit and dark glasses are hard to ignore, especially in the first meeting, but I once read, it's a capital mistake to theorize before you have all the evidence. It's biased judgment. Shush, I must have complete silence. What are you doing? Why are you painting at my face like that? Just as I thought. Yes, I have quite made up my mind now. My own explanation that accommodates all the facts. Mr. Willett, have you reached two carnival conclusions? What do you mean? Number one, your true identity is that of a villain. Using those shares, you're about to enter the existence of something most dear. You're not. And number two, the conclusion I'm drawing. You are, the very word, no less, in the midst of committing a most grievous crime. Even with that beard, your mouth quivers with nervous tension as you realize you've been discovered. Is it not? Oh no, hold on, son. I've never imagined a witness one of Sherlock Holmes' great deductions with my own eyes. That was a great deduction. I can deceive Mr. Holmes. In a single glance, you can deduce all there is to know about a person. What infernal traitor? Oh yes, I read about it countless times in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Now I experience the astounding impact of his great deduction firsthand. This is a dream come true. I can hardly believe it, but all the colors have drained from Mr. Warlock's face. Looks like somehow both Sherlock Holmes' conclusions were right. Now, how could I possibly know such a thing? You wish to say? Well, worth it. I shall elucidate. I shall explain to how it was I arrived at this point of the conclusion. So I accordingly invite you upon a journey of logical discovery. Let us follow the train of reason. Put plainly, let us work through my deduction together. The great deduction. The game is afoot. So this first place. So no pair of shears in your hands. We must ask ourselves, what could possibly want with such an implement? Well, of course, it's staring us in the face. The version is using the shears to cut away the copious spirit you spawn. And moving on. The question then begins, why would you decide to with yourself in this magnificent build, Mr. Warlock? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter. Large view of this morning newspaper. Very clear the fascination front page article. Which would appear you have also read, Mr. Warlock. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. Evidence has revealed your true identity. As the article is about the Wood relationship. In translation, the headline reads, Revolutionary Van Vods flees Russia because Shanghai. It cannot fail to observe the subject of the article because it's an extremely complex bill. Having none of the article itself, you decided to remove your criminating face of fear before you gave it away. Sure, your true identity is beyond doubt. You're the fearsome Revolution himself, Vile Vodsky. Not that I have viewed myself, you understand. Well, game is a foot, feet are ghosts. It depends on the feet. So my second conclusion. You are at this very moment on the brink of committing the most grievous of crimes. And the proof of this crime over here. Yes, Mr. Warlock. Taking unaware, people have to let this eye stray you see. And I assure you, those eyes speak so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies within the foot of glance to Vods. No, our feet are gross. You just haven't found the right feet for you, Bob. I promise you, if you look in the right direction, we'll get you shown some very nice feet. Proof of your crime sits before your very eyes. That traveling case. Time I think that the case be opened its contents laid bare. No, I refuse. What could you possibly be concealing inside, we ask? My explanation? A young lady, perhaps, when slightly enough to fit in there? Don't be assured. And what, pray, would be the identity of this young lady in the traveling case? Tell me. We're not well suited for a life of crime, are we? Clearing this Coupe de Ville to chase you. Once again, we need only follow your foolish glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason you refuse to open the traveling case is equally to be found in the pages of this newspaper. But there's another most similar article. Didn't the girl also disappear in Shanghai? Turn the freeing evolution to the back page. We know Principal Ballet disappears from Shanghai. Such a headline can lead us to one conclusion. The crime is that of abduction. And according to the article, the young lady's name is Nicolina Pavlovna. I'm not good with Russian names, okay? Leave me be. Clone Holmes, quick deduction. This Russian enigma. Aniski. Elementaniski. Come on, Blob, we can find you some nice feet. One of the great choices I've been hearing so much about, was it? But, stories are full of brilliant introductions, you know? That seemed a little different somehow. Okay, for a moment. Great, what can I do for you? What's your introduction? Would you mind? No, go on. To start with, there's no article. I think we had this before, but these two men look nothing like each other. Yes, I recall discussing it at the time. I told you. But the man is a revolutionary. Why would he revolutionize his own appearance? Look, this man than you do. That's not the point. Another thing. We're back in the ballerina. Indeed, truly sorry revelation. First glance, the case would appear to be too small to come like a strong woman. Not first glance, it is too small, clearly. Lucky to fit a 5-year-old child into the case, even if you push really hard. You don't know? No, the young age is 15. Oh, I didn't know. How could I? If she's 15, 10 years for her will be poking out of that case. Some years ago, I read something permanent, I believe. The truth makes vinegar daily in order to promote a clearly lethalness in vinegar. For such a bunch to clearly be separate itself to consult oneself into a confines of a small case. Oh dear, what are you thinking? A contortionist in the circus, Mr. Holmes. This whole thing is turning into a circus. Something occurred to me about Mr. Holmes' introduction just now. His father's observation are magical. His eyes cut to the heart of the matter almost instantly. Just like where he directs his attention, his logic that seems a little off. The idea of off a little may be a little off itself, Mr. Simon. Just one or two keywords in this introduction that seems like down. I was wondering if you might perhaps technically switch them to alternative. What you think? Switch some keywords in his introductions? Yes. Tactfully, we sure we could do that. I like the true genius of John's great deduction. I thought that was going through my own mind. This man is a lot of work. At times, I wonder how anyone put up with me. It's not that funny. And you, my good fellow. Sorry. Take a moment to look at your wrists. My wrists? Where's your handcuffs? Huh? How? Did... But they may hinder your ability to follow me in all dance of deduction. Don't believe it? Mr. Holmes, you're a marvel. Don't worry. I shall restore the shackles to your wrist when we're finished. I'm not worried. In fact, I'd rather stay like this. So, let us begin. Sherlock Holmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacle. Of course, correction. Hold it, Mr. Holmes. There's shit in your hands. Don't say you're gonna sleep. No problem. Get yourself some sleep. I appreciate you stopping by and I appreciate you bringing people with you for my stream. Hope you have a lovely night. I'm falling asleep after your table. Yes, get you some sleep. Staying up too late is never good. And I might be cleaning my desk randomly because it's dirty. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's... Oh, didn't mean to do that. My bad. I can't hear a thing. I throw the hat somewhere. Nighty night, flap, sap. Wait, now the headphones. I'll probably clean that off too. Give me 1 second, chat. I gotta